Hey guys, first regardsman here, and today I'll be talking about a Thunderhammer Bulwark build for patch 8.1 of Space Marine 2 to maximize our melee damage. Now, the Thunderhammer did get added to the Bulwark class in patch 8.0. I've played around with it quite a bit since then. I actually prefer this weapon on the Bulwark now over the Assault, mainly because the Bulwark is so tanky that the slow speed of the Thunderhammer doesn't hurt him as much as it can the Assault class, though you don't have as much synergy with things like Ground Pound. Now, the variant I've chosen today is the Block Relic tier, mainly because when it comes to the Thunderhammer, you just want damage and speed, and this one has the best damage, the best speed, and the best clean potential of any variant on the Relic tier, and that's why we're going to be taking it today. Now, for the perk tree selection, we'll be taking Perpetual Strength into Fast Preparation, which is Aftershock preparation time reduction of 30%. This is a very strong perk, and Aftershock is one of the heaviest hitting abilities on this thing to begin with. Pretty slow, but pretty strong. Now, we are going to be taking Aftershock improved as well, so a fast preparation speed for this, especially with how long an animation locks you, is quite valuable. Next perk I take is Perpetual Strength over into Shattering Impact, which is a ground slam area of effect radius increase of 50%. This perk is actually amazing because sometimes you can even catch things like zone throws with this, especially when you combine it with the Seismic Chain perk to do 2 ground slams if you hold the attack button for an additional one. Very, very strong combo. I actually prefer this significantly over things like Extremis Slayer up here and the perk Reclamation, because there is actually a cap in how much CHP you can regen off of melee attacks, so this perk barely does anything anyways. Next perk I take is Perpetual Strength down here into Aftershock for a 10% melee damage increase after an Aftershock for 10 seconds. Very, very strong perk because 10 seconds is a super long uptime, and we are Aftershocking pretty regularly. Next perk I go down to is Aftershock improved over into the perk Minora's Slayer on top of the perk Dead End for a 50% increase to our Pommel Smash damage, because the Bulwark in particular has a bunch of perks like Concussive Force, Merciless Resolve, and Forward Momentum that will build off of your Pommel Smash. This one actually makes a lot of sense to take here, and then we just go up here to Majora's Slayer for bonus Majora's damage. For my secondary selection, I do take a Plasma Pistol once again. Rate of Fire Plasma is really good for CHP recovery on the Bulwark class especially, and his ammo economy is quite strong with things like Auxiliary Reload, melee kills of Extremis level or higher enemies restore your secondary weapons ammo by 1 magazine. Very strong perk, especially on him because he is the only guy that can pretty much regenerate his secondary ammunition. And for our perk tree, we just go down here into the Plasma Collection on top of just picking up Efficient Charge whenever we can on the top tree, because the top tree is overall better, especially because of the Perpetual Velocity perk. Now, for the perk tree here, I do take Forward Momentum first. After a Shield Bash or Thunderhammer Pommel Smash, and melee damage increases by 30% for 10 seconds. A 30% melee damage increase is super chunky. 10 seconds is a super long uptime. Also, the Thunderhammer Pommel Smash is insanely easy to pull off, and you also don't have to do anything to actually trigger this. All you have to do is just swing out a Thunderhammer Pommel Smash. It doesn't have to hit anything, and that is the same thing for Merciless Resolve here, so it's basically a free 45% damage boost as long as you do any type of Thunderhammer Pommel Smash whatsoever, and you will consistently in this game anyways. So super free, super long uptime, really good perk combo here, and really great for damage. Next perk here is Scramble Targeting. If you're surrounded by 5 or more enemies, you take 25% less damage from range attacks. This is an amazing tank perk, and these other two aren't even close. Next perk here is Seal Within. When your health is less than 50%, you take 30% less health damage. This is a very strong perk, especially on block weapons, because you aren't doing as many gun strikes for things like armor reinforcement. Very, very strong ability, and a 30% health damage reduction on top of a 30% increased starting health is an incredibly strong combo, and really keeps you alive in situations where other classes will just flat out die. Next team perk here is Focus Restoration. Every 30 seconds, all squad members automatically restore 1 armor segment. Armor is more valuable than HP in this game, even for the Bulwark class, and having this is so clutch in boss fights because it will reduce all melee damage hits to 0, and every single boss in this game, except for the Neurothrope, will melee damage you, and they also spawn Extremis will melee damage you, so very, very strong option. Advanced Conditioning is by no means bad, pretty good on the Thunderhammer as well, but this perk is just better. Next perk we take here is Purity of Purpose. The banner deals damage over time to enemies within its area of effect. This one basically turns your banner into a shock grenade. It will wipe out Minora's guys, do significant damage to Majora's, Extremis, and even Terminus. The damage of this is actually deceptively high. Very, very strong perk, and pretty much always take this, and these other two actually need a buff to even compete. Next perk I take here is Concussive Force. Shield Bash deals 200% more damage. Thunderhammer Pommel Smash deals 100% more damage, and deals an area of effect damage within a 7-meter radius. Cooldown is 5 seconds. Now, the AoE of this thing thing is not very strong, but the 100% increased Pommel Smash damage on top of Merciless Resolve, on top of Forward Momentum, on top of the Dead End weapon perk tree here, it pretty much comes out to like 195% damage bonus to your Thunder Thunder Hammer, which is pretty epic on the lunging attacks, and that's why you pretty much pick this up all the time. Though if you want to take something like Invigorating Icon or Glorious Shield, these are overall better. We're trying to maximize melee damage on this build. Same thing here with Merciless Resolve, a 15% melee damage increase, very easy to pull off, and this one also gives you no knockback effects for 10 seconds, and that combined with the Armored Advance here pretty much means that you will always have no knockback active the entire game, no matter what. Very easy to pull off with the Thunder Hammer because Pommel Smash is even easier to pull off at times than the Shield Bash is because it's so intertwined with like your basic combat loop. Very strong effects for sure, that's why we take these. Now here for the Prestige perks, I take Auxiliary Reload here, Resilience, Overcharge, and Powerful Shot, mainly because this one's just free damage, and so is this on the Thunder Hammer, on top of the fact that if we aren't taking Invigorating Icon, Medicae Sims restoring 40% more health, it just makes them more valuable overall. Very strong effect for sure, and Masterful Defense is obviously worthless to us because we have no shield, so there's really no option to pick besides these, if we're being honest, and Standard Bearer and Emboldened Stand aren't very good. And that is pretty much all there is to this Thunder Hammer build. This one's actually surprisingly effective. It is kind of hard to use at times if you aren't like used to the block weapons or just the Thunder Hammer moveset in general, but the Bulwark is tanky enough to like make up for most mistakes. That's pretty much all I have to say about this one. Thanks for watching, guys, and here's a true solo operation gameplay with this build.
Ask about Project Caesar 6 if you ever speak. Let me go stand between the souls, Scout. Nothing about that servo skull. The servo skull is a big concern to your objective.
Alright, I just want a big aftershock. That's what I want now. Ooh, is it the Gene Seed? I'll take that.
Xenos Horde.
I do like that there are multiple ways to build the hammer on the Bulwark. Honestly, the hammer has more variation on this class thanks to the Pommel Smash perks than it does on the Assault class. But Assault does have a ground pound synergy, so there's that. Oh, I guess I'll swap this out.
A miracle given.
I'll take that. Is Aftershock basically the second hit we do that overhead smash? That's Aftershock improved. Normal Aftershock is just the first hit here. So like when you go that, if I were to stop it, that would be a normal Aftershock, and then the perk Aftershock improved gives you the second slam. So it is significantly more damage. It's just more of a frame trap at times. Or animation lock, I should say. Bonk.
No Trigon shall compromise our objective. Before the day's end, it shall die at our hands. I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrium's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief caused by remaining skin.
So the first two hits of the Ravener, you can actually no knockback. With things like Armor Advance and Merciless Resolve, but the final one you cannot, so you need to hit them before that. That's why I didn't charge up the Aftershock all the way. That 45% damage boost is definitely noticeable. On top of like the, what, 140%? What's the number we have here for our concussive smash? We have the 50% pommel smash boost on our, like 150% extra damage in our pommel smash that we have. Not including Merciless Resolve and the Forward Momentum perk. So pretty fat damage buff. So the Pommel Smash are a little poke here. And just like the Shield Bash perk, you don't actually have to do anything to trigger this. I assume you don't have to hit anything to trigger this. Just hit the Pommel Smash, and you can see like underneath my HP bar the effect is going off.
Charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation. Find the melter ordnance with dispatch. Dead by now. Scout for melter charges.
Probably do this.
Every Xenos hole gets a melter charge. Melter munitions are here. We must find them.
This one.
Melter charge acquired.
Your brother's melter charge is released and protected by gear also available.
Purify the infected tunnels with the melter charges. Guard the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. Cleanse those Xenos passages.
Alright, let's go over here and plant this bomb now.
Melter, ready. Purify the infected tunnels with the melter charges. I have a melter charge. Clear a path. Guard the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. Cleanse those Xenos passages.
You lost the correct.
Purify the infected tunnels with the melter charges. Guard the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. Cleanse those Xenos passages.
The Residious system.
Guard the melter charges atop their moldering passageways.
Alright, now we can flank over this one. Or we actually just one-shot these guys.
Xenos passages.
That one took me way longer than this should have, but I was kind of just having fun using the Thunder Hammer. That's kind of all the point of playing the game, right? It's playing the game, so
Melter charges.
I don't feel that bad.
The passages are purified.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Feels pretty right to me.
Keep scanning for signs of the Trigon. Keep going. Inside the facility, you'll find Mitria.
You don't get these brutal finishes with the Power Fist. True.
Gallia, old
Might not be meta, but sure as hell satisfying. I mean, meta and operations. I'll be real. I've been enjoying operations a lot more than siege mode recently, because siege mode is just so kind of a slog after a while. And that timer just kind of ruins it. Once the timer's gone, maybe. Go enjoy it more. But I feel like the builds are very limited. You have to build for the higher waves. You have to build for both factions. Oh, now's the time. Now's my time. Maximum value. Ooh, who interrupted that? That was about to be the most beautiful of all. I don't know which warrior it was, but we'll kill them all just to make sure. Okay. Did I do that one again? And it didn't go for the double hit.
Where shall I plant this flag? Honor our captive colors. The gold one. Unite. There will be more foes to overcome. We will succeed. Skitter to the grave.
There's the Devourer up there. Sniper over here. No, that's the Devourer. I want to kill the Sniper because he's scarier and I have a Thunder Hammer.
We crush the ravenous brood.
Someone's upstairs. I can probably block his shots pretty easily. Keep down. Should kill him. Alright. Thunderhammer Pommel Smash isn't that bad at all. I kind of want to try it against Chaos at some point, but you kind of get nuked versus Chaos at times. Definitely less a forgiving class to use a melee weapon on in a faction.
Our banner awaits unfurling.
if I can catch him in this. Yes, we did just Thunderhammer his own through. Those are pretty big AoE. No, I can shoot this one. Got enough runs, I'm very weak. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad. I see we're having another Chaos versus Imperium chat. Hammer is basically just a high-tech big stick make ape strong. True. Thunder Hammer is pretty fun. I'll lie. So this build is also like not ineffective, just harder to use.
I am but a humble brain patched into a
All right, crack.
facility,
Look
and
at that.
nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Galio or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus. Dig in and defend! Banner, ready to deploy.
Alright, see what we got here.
Commencing signal severance. Leaving a disruption radius. One step closer to seizing the asset. Disrupt the next console.
Let's go with this one.
Restore the generator with a power cell to complete our mission.
Where's the battery? Over here.
Who has eyes on a power cell?
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged
Oh, that was too bad.
renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good crux. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted after the might grows.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
One does not forestall justice, Tempest.
Futile.
Oh my god, so many warriors now. Oh boy.
Trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has
Oh, can I just have my... Oh, thank you. Should use a stim there, but I'm gonna use a stim right off rip now. I misclicked. I want to blow them up in this. Yeah, I want to do that. All right. That was spicy. But now I could probably get another stim from a box now. So like the one upside. Oh.
Leaving a disruption radius. The console zone is empty. Success. The connection is no more.
Oh my god, what are these hordes right now?
See me, Jim. The more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
That unblockable has interrupted so many of my attacks this game. So many. My aftershock's just too fucking slow. Even with a... Probably fucking speed, but...
These tender claws of Astartes flesh. Their isolation is not
Science. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Sure can. I sure will take
The asset
her
does not
quivering
seem
mass of
to have anything
computational
left to say.
mayhem. That's what he said.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian. Ammunition here.
This was a rough one, guys. If we survive. But assuming we will. Presumably, we will. What could go wrong? Oh, you know. That was not scripted, by the way.
Where shall I plant this flag?
Oh, they added those to this.
Fast, Emperor's blow. That is your ordinance. Steal your minds. That silenced the truly divine. No Zoan can use
Alright. Everybody go here. Not back that way. We now have armor reinforcement. I need to get rid of that whip warrior.
This galaxy is not yours to devour.
I'm gonna check for a box up there real quick. Nothing will spawn when this guy's around. Once he gets to half HP, we'll probably get another one down. On my banner for that, for sure. And I don't want to get artillery here if I can help it. I like that. So I want to keep around the edges. Now, if there's a box up here, that would be nice. I didn't check. I think I checked earlier, but I don't remember if I saw one. No. Deep in for. Alright, I want to fight him in this area because it's pretty easy to hide, to break off line of sight from the artillery. Because that's like the most dangerous thing about the Karn effects in this game. Or we can fight him over here. Because the next box will be a stim. Like guaranteed. If we can even find one. I don't want to pull anything. Anything there? No. Whatever. I know, bitch. I'll fight him. Probably save that for the next portion here. Hello. That's a lictor. That's pretty rough.
Stay alert.
I definitely should have saved the banner. Okay. Yeah, mistakes were made. I also should have grabbed that melta bomb from earlier. I forgot to grab.
We crush the ravenous brood beneath our boots.
Oh. Thank God the class is absurdly tanky, right?
Skither to the grave. Ready to deploy. Bask in the Emperor's glory. We crush the ravenous brood beneath our feet. No Xenos wants to escape the Imperium's wrath.
Alright, now it should be easy. Man, I love fighting a Carnifex and Lictor and Enrage before you're 2 feet apart in a... There's really no good hallway to fight them in there.
Ammunition expended.
That Lictor was certainly putting in work. It's hard to pick him out. If I didn't pick up my Melta Bomb, it would have been significantly easier. There's one over here. Maybe I wasted it. No, it's still there. I just fumbled. Alright, well. Now that would have been significantly easier there. Well, actually, Still Within did save our life, so. Kind of a toss-up between that perk and armor reinforcement. Oh, no. We just did this. We just did this, guys.
Looking Melta in place. Our foes will get no further forces. Honor our champion color. That was for reserve force. Fireball has been stopped. That silence is too defiant, kitty. There is no going back, brothers. Equipment found.
Alright. So we're probably gonna find a box up here. Hello, FCG. It is I, your most loyal, humble, absolute favorite viewer over, and I'm sure you're ecstatic at my presence in your honored street chat today. And we are very honored over him. It's true. Oh, that's... Grab the Medicaid stims. You missed the, You missed my it can't get any worse speech there than the current fix showed up, which is unfortunate. Now, we don't have the 40% bonus stim because I didn't have enough requisition points to swap out the actual things here, the prestige perks. I still have Masterful Defense on, but this would be easier with that perk for sure. Let us bonk these guys. So you can actually one-shot them with your light attack, as long as you have the 45% bonus damage active. That's kind of neat. Wow, of the very strategically put. Now, that wasn't a Bulwark. I would probably take a different perk here, or I'd probably be worried about not using my stim yet, but we are insanely tanky even without conviction, so. Oh, I should have grabbed that. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, whatever.
Marine, I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrium's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays. Drug this monstrosity no quarter.
Alright. I guess I could just use this off rip here. Whoops. Oh, definitely a good idea. It's probably gonna give me a sim guaranteed now, or not. I probably can't stun this guy at all. He's not like to be stunned. Not that kind of guy. Okay. Whoops.
Look for an attack from above.
Wow, dude. We're just getting whacked by everything today. Yeah, we have focus restoration. Alright, let's grab some ammo and
Another Hive fissure.
surely it will be fine.
Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. I hate these rancid vermin, but killing them is gratifying.
Like, this guy will actually kill us if he hits us, because ranged dudes do stupid damage in this game. Alright, where's the other one? And that will just one-shot you if you're unaware. That attack in particular. Oh, okay. Just be free damage on him. Dive under now. Okay. Let's grab another melted bombs in case he pops up again. Ugh. Okay, well. Really won't get hit again. Hey, we didn't. Look at that. Ammo cache. I almost forgot that I can just blow him up. Alright, well. What's he even going this time? Oh, we fucked it up. We fucked it up. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, I'll see that. So you can knock him over with the melt-a-bomb, but we didn't do it there. As was very evident by our fumbling.
Cleanse those Xenos passages.
Alright, this guy definitely has significantly buffed HP. Yeah, I'm still getting a one shot, so. Where's a melt bomb? Let me just grab the melt-a-bomb there and jump him when he gets done. Focus Restoration absolutely puts in work. Alright, pop on out. Alright, surely. Oh, that's the timing on that. Alright, well, it wasn't clean, but it's over. That was a rough one. I wonder how many extremists I fought that time. It felt like at least 20 plus. It's quite a bit for that map. It definitely buffed his HP by 66%. You can feel it. He's right behind me, isn't he? Ah, card effects, true. Yeah, the card effects, I deserve that one for saying, like, you can't possibly get worse, right? Standard Storm Giant behavior. Let's see what we got here. How much melee damage was that? $48,000 melee damage. 13 Extremis wasn't even close to what I thought it was. It felt like a ton of Majoras. I wonder how many Sword Warriors that was, I guess. That's all there is for the maximum damage Thunderhammer Bulwark Pommel Smash build. Pretty strong, to be honest. Pretty damn good.